record on this. Thank you for coming. Got some lovely people here with me, and people would like to work today on self-worth and lifting mood. If we work on our self-worth, it will lift our mood. So what we are going to do is we're going to be very specific, but before we can do that, we need to de-stress a little bit. So if you can start with your hands here. And by the way, if any of the attendees want to talk to me, just send me something in the chat because I can't even see you. So, right, let's see. Take a breath in and exhale. And take another breath in. Take a breath in from your belly, deep down your belly, not from the top of the chest. That's a nice, good breath. And imagine exhaling any heaviness. Breathe in from your belly. Breathe in a lightness. Breathe out heaviness. And when you're ready, we're going to try something new. We're going to try to just tapping on the points and just breathing. And that's all we want to do for now. And just tap on top of the head. You can use whichever hand you want, this one, or you can use both. And tap, 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 and take a breath in. And breathe out what no longer serves you. And tap on the eyebrow where it meets the nose. Tap, 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 tap. Breathe in lightness. And breathe out heaviness. And when you're ready, tap on the side of the eye. Imagine all around you, you are surrounded by a cloud, an energy of peace. And imagine being able to breathe that peace in through your belly. And breathe out any stress, let it go. And under the eye, when you're ready, just breathe in lightness and peace. And breathe out what doesn't belong. And on the nose and then the chin, or on both together. Tap, 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 tap. And breathe in lightness. And exhale what no longer serves you. And tap here on the collarbone, which is the edges of each collarbone. If you've got one way to find it is to go like this, the first bone that you come across. And breathe in a peaceful cloud, a peaceful energy. And imagine breathing out any heaviness. And put your hands here on the heart chakra. And just breathe. Very good. So, I'm going to ask the attendees. I'm not going to say whose I am reading out. I might not read them out exactly. So nobody will know that's watching the recording, but they'll get an idea of what other people are saying. So I might read one or two out. As I say, I am worthy, I am worthwhile. If you were to say that to yourself, where 100% would be total, yes, you believe that you are definitely worthwhile, and 50% is somewhere in the middle, where is it right now? And what I want you to do is add another aspect to this when you are thinking about a certain thing, an area in your life that you're trying to improve on. So whether it's work, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, or whether it's the way that you come across, or whatever it is that you feel you need some work with self-worth on, where 100% feels that you are totally worthy in that department, and 50% feels like you're somewhere in the middle. Obviously, it's not a zero because you're here. Just put in whatever percentage in here that you can. And I'm going to put mine in. Sorry, it's so high, but I have been doing this for quite many years. But you put yours in, and it'll be interesting to compare your results at the beginning of the session to the results at the end of the session. Okay, wonderful. We've got one for career. Okay. Very good. One about raising children. Yes. Another about career. Very good. Excellent. Let me have a quick drink. Yeah. And another one about kind of living independently for the first time in many, many years. So yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that. And we've got from 20% to 98%. So let us see if we can actually improve on that. All right. So what I want you to do is to start with where we say I, me, and I want you to put your hand here on the heart chakra and just close your eyes and imagine yourself in that situation where things are better. Imagine if you had made mistakes in that situation, you being able to forgive yourself. So imagine that, for example, that this pen is you. And as you're putting your hands on your heart chakra, send yourself forgiveness in whatever you have missed out or have not done properly or could have done better in that situation that you mentioned to me. And just stay here for a while and just breathe and close your eyes and send yourself forgiveness. And what I next want you to do is to put your hands on your solar plexus. That's our center of self, ego, identity. What what makes us feel like we are who we are, kind of thing. And imagine holding your solar plexus and just send yourself forgiveness. Maybe there is one particular thing that comes to your mind that you could have done better. And just imagine what you can do now to make it better. Even if it's just sending peace to the situation. For example, if I feel that, or I know, whether I know or I feel or think that I wasn't a good enough mother, I can now think of one reparation that I can do to be a good enough mother. And I can say to myself, I am now a good mother. And I am now going to be taking this course of action. Even if it's calling a child and saying, I'm really sorry about the way that you were brought up. Or maybe saying a little prayer and asking for forgiveness, or whatever comes to you. If there is part of you, for example, that you feel isn't doing enough in your career, imagine as you hold your solar plexus, what you would feel in your solar plexus if you could step into your own power and be more powerful in your career. Things can always go wrong in life. I don't know if the people, sorry to be talking without my head showing. If if I think I said this before I started recording, and I said I had major IT issues. I have been having them for the past 3 days and tapping. And it doesn't reflect on me, and I can step into my power and say, okay, this is the next step towards finding a solution. And it is my responsibility, and therefore fully in my power and under my control, how I take this forward. And I choose to feel empowered by that. And I am worthy of moving forward. And just for a moment, imagine you've got like a piece of sunshine here, a little bit like this yellow color. A piece of sunshine here, and it's inside your solar plexus, and it's warm, and it's radiating. I am worthy. Or if it's easier for you, I am now worthy. And if there are any feelings of guilt or not good enough or mistakes that come to you, forgive yourself for that and make a plan moving forward. Okay, and hold that solar plexus and just allow that to happen. And we will get on with tapping very soon. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start tapping on the karate chop this time. And you can say after me. You can say it out loud, or you can say it in your head. Even though I have X%, you say your percentage. Even though I feel my self-worth is, I just want to move forward. Even though I feel that my self-worth is, and put in your percentage, I just want to move forward. Even though I feel that my self-worth is, and put in that percentage, about this particular issue, I have a plan to move forward about this issue. And I choose to feel better. Okay. And tap with me here on top of the head. And repeat after me again, either out loud or in your mind, in your head. Just repeat the percentage that you came up with. Like, I am worthy of so much percentage. And tap here with me. And repeat after me. When it comes to this issue, I feel that my self-worth is, and say the percentage. Very good. And tap on the side of the eye and repeat after me. When it comes to this issue, I feel that my self-worth is this percentage. And say the percentage. And tap here with me. When it comes to this issue, I have learned from past mistakes. I am willing to keep learning. And I want to prove to myself that I am worthy. And under the nose, on the chin. When it comes to this issue, my self-worth is, and fill in the gaps of percent. And tap on the collarbone. When it comes to self-worth about this particular issue, I give myself the percentage of, And put one hand on the heart chakra and one hand on the solar plexus. And just breathe nice belly breaths. Breathing in lightness. Breathing in self-forgiveness. Breathing in ideas of moving forward. Breathing out old thought forms that no longer serve you. Breathing in hope. Breathing out negativity. And imagine from your solar plexus here, as if that ball of sunshine, that yellow ball of sunshine, could become even bigger, warmer. What would that feel like? And just imagine what it would feel like as you hold one hand to the heart chakra and one hand to the solar plexus. And just imagine what that would feel like. Hmm. And have a rest. Have a stretch, get your energy moving. On this occasion, I didn't put music on. I was distracted. Sometimes people say they get distracted by music. So please, 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 if you're watching this and you've watched the one before it, let me know in the comments underneath the one you prefer, whether you prefer with music or without music. And then I will know for the next one. Okay. So what I want you to do, this percentage that you got last time. Let's have a look. I've got a new message. Love music. Oh, well, maybe I should put music with music. Oh, right. Hold on. Let me see what I can do. Hold on for me. Ah, okay. Ha 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 ha. You. Ah. That is a little bit. Nope. I tell you what, I'm not going to risk sharing anything personal if but next time I will put some music on, I promise. Let's see if we can do this instead. Hold on. I can do this. Yes, I can do this. All right, so now I can do it. Okie dokie. Let's put the music on. Dum da dum da dum da dum. And now what I have to do is share the music with you. Advanced computer audio. Share. There we go. So now we can start relaxing even more. You are very welcome. So we don't even need anybody to put it under the videos. We know for sure everybody here is saying, yes, music, music, please, music, please. So there's you are. I've got the music. So I want you to imagine again this self-worth. Put one hand on the heart chakra and one hand on the solar plexus. And imagine the percentage that you came up with last time. I know one of you was nearly there with 98%. So I don't know if it's 100% now, but let's see what we can do. Imagine it being 5 or 10% higher. The 98% person, I think, like 100% is it. And you're probably there already, I don't know. So you might want to pick a different issue to improve the self-worth with, or you might want to carry on. And as you hold these two chakras, I want you to imagine what it would feel like. Close your eyes, listen to the music for a while, and just breathe. Imagine what it would feel like if, let's say, a 50% self-worth about career became a 60% self-worth about career. Where do you notice in your body a tension as you imagine this higher number? Imagine this tension. Or maybe you can't feel it anywhere, but you feel like tense all over. But just imagine this tension having the volume turned down on it. Or visualize it becoming lighter and leaving your body. And let's start tapping. Only this time, when you say, I am worthy, you put in the new number with the 5 or 10% added. And it's about the same issue unless you finish with that issue and you moved on to another one, okay? So let's try it before we get numbers again. And tap here with me on top of the head. When it comes to this issue, my self-worth is, and put in your new percentage. And breathe in almost an acceptance of this new number. And breathe out any resistance to it. And tap on the eyebrow. Tap, 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 tap. And repeat after me. My self-worth with regards to this issue is, and give yourself that new percentage point. Breathe in almost an acceptance of this new percentage, and breathe out any resistance to it. Very good. And tap, tap, tap here on the side of the eye. When it comes to this issue, my self-worth is, and again, breathe in an acceptance of this new increased percentage. And breathe out resistance to it. Very good. And under the eye when you're ready. When it comes to this issue, my self-worth is, and say your new number. Breathe in an almost peaceful acceptance of this new percentage. And breathe out any resistance to it. And tap here, and as you tap, just let go of any feelings of shame or guilt about this new number. Breathe in acceptance of the new number and breathe out resistance to it. And on the collarbone. And repeat after me. When it comes to this issue, my self-worth is, and give me a percentage number. That new percentage number. Breathe in a peaceful acceptance of it. And breathe out resistance to it. Very good. And put one hand on the heart chakra, one hand on the solar plexus, and just breathe. Move your body as you breathe, maybe. Just get your energy flowing. And have a nice big stretch when you're ready. Oh. Have a drink. You might want one too. Okay. So, I want you to think of this issue again, and with regards to this issue, put in the chat, or if you're watching the recording, write down somewhere what percentage self-worth you feel now about it, where 100 is complete and 50% is somewhere in the middle. It's obviously not 0 because you're here. So I'm going to put mine in, and you can put yours in. Oh, wow. We've got 100% here. That's amazing. Yeah. Any others that want to send either to me or... Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. We've got another improved one. Very good. Very good. And that one's improved by 10 points. And we've got one that's improved by, let's see, how many points did we have before for that post? Oh, wow, it's improved by over a dozen points. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Okay, well, that's really good. It's really good. So when we want to move forward, sometimes we can just ask the universe, oh, that's wonderful, another improvement. That's really, really good. Really good. We've got a 10% improvement. That was the last figure that came to me. That is really, really good. Well done, everyone. And as you go through this, I just want you to, let's put our hands on our third eye chakra. That's where we can get ideas and be creative, or maybe you can put one hand on or just both hands like this, whatever is comfortable, but I find this comfortable. You can tap here, or you can just put your fingers here or put your hands here. And as you hold that point, hold it with the intention of finding creativity, new ideas forward with regards to that particular issue. And just breathe some nice belly breaths as you allow yourself to have some nice new ideas forwards, just to get your creative juices flowing. And I want you to imagine the color indigo as you put your fingers on your third eye. And just allow yourself some creativity about how you're going to carry out this task or to move forward with this issue. Let those ideas come to you. Some of them may be right, some of them may need improving, but just let them come to you anyway. Allow yourself to manifest safe new ways forward. And if your hands get tired, put one hand on the heart, one hand on the solar plexus, and carry on. You are the person who is worthy of coming up with these ideas. You are the person who is here now with me today. You are the person who deemed yourself worthy enough in the first place to come here to this class. And I want you to imagine what it would feel like. And the person who got 100% before, you might want to move issues, or you might want to stay on the same and see if you can make it like 200%. I don't know. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? But everybody else, just imagine what it would feel like if you could add another 5 to 10 percentage points to it. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm asking you to imagine what it would feel like. If you are that worthy person who can achieve that task and meet your expectations about it. Forgive yourself for any gaps in your knowledge or anything, any mistakes. You now have much more wisdom and knowledge and very good intentions. And just imagine adding another 5 to 10 percentage points on the previous number that you had. As we do the same again and see where it takes us. So, tap on top of the head. I am willing to consider that with regards to this issue, my self-worth is I am willing to consider that with regards to this issue, my self-worth is, and stay here and breathe in a kind of peaceful acceptance of this new figure. And breathe out resistance to it. Let it go. And tap on the side of the eye. Tap, 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 tap. And repeat after me. I'm willing to consider that when it comes to this issue, my self-worth is. Breathe in a peaceful acceptance of this figure, this new figure. Breathe out resistance to it. And tap, tap, tap here. I am willing to consider that my self-worth about this issue is breathe in peace with this new number and breathe out any resistance to it. And tap, tap, tap here. And as you do, breathe in forgiveness. Breathe out past mistakes. Breathe in hope. And breathe out any resistance to this new number. And finally here, repeat after me, whether out loud or in your head. I'm willing to consider that with regards to this issue, my self-worth is. And breathe in a peaceful acceptance of this. And exhale any resistance to it. Oh, as we say thank you for this healing that we got today. Have a great big stretch. Open your body as well as your mind. Let your heart chakra kind of face the skies. And maybe you can put in the comments section what percentage now you have. You can leave it as a personal comment to me, or to everybody, that's fine. And let me know. And if you are watching this as a recording, you can just leave your numbers in the comments. It would be really nice to see how people watching the recording also do. And we have got now, wow, we've got an improvement of 25% from one person from the initial one, which is really good. We've got, oh my God, we've got one which is over 100%. Wow. We've got a 70% and 80%. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Wow, absolutely amazing. That is really great. And the thing is about today is we didn't just do blind hope. We looked at situations that could have been improved or that we can improve on. And we also gave ourselves permission to feel worthy of making these adjustments in our lives that will allow us to move forward. And isn't that wonderful? It's kind of like a chicken and egg situation. Which comes first? Does it really matter? As long as you get there. That's really great. Okay. So I can see the time always runs and I just don't know where it's gone. So before I say goodbye to the actual attendees live, I'm just going to say goodbye to the wonderful attendees in the recording. And if you have any questions or any requests, put them in the comments under the video for me. So let me just turn this off. Recording, pause recording, stop recording.